Okay, so massive changes for Genshin are coming. Probably, maybe it's Chinese government has drafted a law sort of, and we're now waiting to see if it gets ready and actually put into action. I don't know how long that takes. I don't know. I didn't look into the government that much, but what I do know is that typically when they draft something like this, it has a high chance of going through. So we'll see. So this could mean that the Chinese version ends up getting separated. That would be pretty bad because most of these changes are going to benefit us. I'm going to be real, guys. Most of these changes benefit us. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be assuming that everything comes to both versions and everybody becomes unified, as if it doesn't, then it's kind of just going to make the game worse for anybody who doesn't live in China. Because, well, if you live in China, you might see increased rates, or let's just say, everywhere, right? Yeah, we're going to start everywhere. So if this passes, we will see increased rates. Once again, I've recorded this video a couple times and I have clicked on history twice. But yeah, we can see increased rates because it states, that, gachas have to be reasonably, like a reasonable chance to get the gacha item. Okay. Less than 1%, I don't think is reasonable. And if we go over here, 1.6%, if we include the pity, I don't think is reasonable.
What?
I think that's just immediately, like, we could say, yeah, overall, not good. And then what do we talk about when we go to the weapon banner? Like, how, do you know how hard it is to get a weapon? The amount of unreasonable rates that this has to go through? No, thank you. Please do not do that. But even if they don't change the rates, don't worry, because we do have to have a direct to purchase possibility for getting the item that we want to roll for. So I believe that it is just going to be direct money. Like, you can't just add primo gems. It might be able to be primo gems. I don't know. It depends on whatever the Chinese government decides to enforce here and how hard they try to enforce it. But I think it will probably be direct money. So like it'll be like $100 for Navia, right? Or $200 for Navia, and you'll just have to pay that up front and you get Navia. And maybe you even have to have a direct purchase for the 4 stars, as the 4 stars are not guaranteed whatsoever. So legitimately, you could have to buy 4 stars, like directly buy, like be like, okay, here's $10 for a C6 sucrose, or not, assuming you go from C5 to C6, because no way they're selling you sucrose for even $10, all right? But then the issue arises is if they decide to also implement that spending limit, spending limit, how hefty is that? How are they going to enforce that overseas? Like, that's the issue I have with this specific thing. Spending limit, they can just not do that for overseas credit, right? Overseas money, I guess I say it. They can just easily, like, oh, you're a Chinese account, you can only spend this much, right? That's very easy for them to do. So this is one that I'm having a hard time believing that's ever going to come overseas, because this is just only going to hurt Genshin, right? A spending limit on their players is just not good, right?
You can't keep getting away with it!
And then I believe, so that's about all that I have for the wishing system. Now we get to talk about the daily login. Yeah, a daily login is now banned if this passes. So, daily login, welcome. How's this gonna work? The way I see it is that they possibly could just, not do daily and do weekly, and maybe like every 7 days you get, I don't know how many primo gems that would be. 7 times 9, so 630 primo gems weekly, and you just log in like every Monday or something. The only thing is, how would they do that for 30 days? 7 days wouldn't really work. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's every 3 days you have to log in. You have a 3-day window to log in, but you cannot do daily. That really hurts, because, something else that's daily is our daily commissions. So if they take away daily commissions and possibly even welcome, how's that gonna work? The way I see it is that they could actually make daily commissions weekly, because that's not like a, you know, set like 30 days thing. Like they could easily just do this like, oh, hey, once a week you do your 4 things and then, you know, you get rewards. It's not directly stated, like it's log-in bonus is what they stated it as. But I believe that the daily commissions should be counted as a login bonus, as it is something that you do every day and you try and get it every day. So yeah. And speaking of, you know, all of this, you know, currency stuff and, you know, buying Welkin, no more first time top up. Yeah, first time top up is being banned. It just simply first time top up is being banned. It just outright banned. So first time top up, this could only hurt us, sadly, because, you know, I don't know how long it takes. I'm considering just buying this right now, because honestly, it's like, if the law gets passed and they decide worldwide, yeah, that's what's gonna happen, yeah, I would rather buy this. Maybe, possibly, maybe the Genshin gods, imagine, you know, it's not gonna happen, but imagine they just give us first time top up all the time. Would be great.
You serious?
This could definitely also not come to worldwide, but I imagine if that does, this definitely I could see coming worldwide. Like, just, oh, we can cut down on the amount of Primo Gems and like Genesis crystals we can give them. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Yeah, I think overall, probably, yeah, that might just end up happening no matter what. I could definitely see them just taking it away completely. But yeah, that's basically all I have to talk about today. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Do you guys think that this is gonna seriously, I mean, there's a good chance that it get passed, but do you think that any of this stuff is coming to global? Like, you know, maybe it all stays in China and they make a separate version. It's very possible. I believe they must already have a separate version, or like some sort of separation between the versions, as I believe that, you know, China has the playtime restrictions already. So I have a feeling that we could see a lot of these changes come worldwide, but I could see them being the only bad changes, right? So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.